Yo people, what's up? Welcome back to Space Engineers. So today we're gonna build a ship, and I've informed myself a little bit about shipbuilding, and I've come to the conclusion that putting solar panels on a ship like that is absolutely useless, mainly because it's these solar panels have so little output and they're basically gonna be dead weight on the ship. So I guess we're gonna do something else. We're gonna have a connector port on our ship and then connect it to the main power grid to charge it, basically. So let me build like a landing pad real quick. And the thing is, the connector does not necessarily need to be connected to our actual base, because we're not gonna load anything on that ship. It's just for energy. So, and if I want to change the landing pad so we can load stuff onto it, I can still do that. I can like dig underground. So yeah, that's the plan right now. Let's see if we can get ahead and get it done. What do we need for a good old connector? Connector, connector, connector. There we go. That's the thing. And actually, you know what? Just make the setup in a way. Because of course thruster damage is a thing in this game, right? So I want the... oh, interior plates, of course. I want the connector to be a bit higher up so that the thrusters do not have the reach to actually damage the landing platform. I know I could make it out of heavy armor plates, so it wouldn't matter, but at the moment I'm just too lazy. So that's what we're gonna do. Construction components, tubes, motors. Construction components, yes. I need to remember, like this. Construction components, tubes, motors. There we go. Need to make like a little song every time so I remember what the hell I need to get. There we go. Connector. That's what we wanted. And now steel plates and computers. Computer. Steel plates and computares. Yes. So this will be our landing platform, so our ship will have a downwards connector to it. So you can just land on this thing and then start charging from our massive solar panel array, which we might even need to build more at some point. I don't know, but anyway, so actually now we should start building the ship. So we'll start like we started with the of course it's not going to be a large grid, it's going to be a small grid. Gonna start like this. Large tubes. Actually, I should have put it a bit closer to the base, now that I think about it. Ah well. There we go. So I want to make this as minimalistic as possible, since it's really just meant as a scout ship. So you don't need some fancy stuff on here. So the base thing that we need is a battery. I mean, that's gonna be our power source. Let's just make a little platform here that we can actually stand on. There we go. Battery. Do we even have enough stuff to build a battery? I think we do. Like this? Yep. Of course we need some power cells. And then I just want to warn you already, the ship might look butt ugly in the end. It's gonna be probably very functional, but it's gonna be butt ugly. Wait, we need to make power cells, I guess. Well, not that many, actually. That's the amount we wanted. get 20 power cells, I think it was. Ah, shit, I only got 3 because my inventory is full. There we go. Power cells. Nice. There's already a signal that dropped, but there's no countdown to it now. I know there's been a patch again, but it's just a minor patch, so I didn't really read the patch notes that much. Because the minor updates most of the time are just like bug fixes and little things like that. So... seriously, this is gonna be such an ugly ship. Oh yeah, the connector. We need the connector. Actually, you know what? Thing is, we're not gonna have a how do you say it? A container. We're not gonna have a container on the ship, but we can put the cockpit onto the connector, which means we can technically, if we connect the landing pad connector to the facility, we can get stuff from our containers into our inventory. So that's maybe something I might do. Maybe. But I guess we'll see. We'll build this one piece at a time, actually. So cockpit. Also, we need to build in, I think. Just see. I need to think about it. We need to build in a air vent as well, because we need to depressurize the aircraft since we're on a atmospheric planet. So we don't need to have our helmets down and use oxygen during the flight, because that's ridiculous. So we want to depressurize the whole aircraft. It's much more useful that way. So I really had to inform myself again about shipbuilding, how you actually build an atmospheric ship, because again, I play in constructive most of the time, so airflow and stuff like that, that's not a concern to me. You see, there's a big disadvantage to building in in creative. It lets you forget these like basic things. There we go. Let's see. Seriously? I just built that wrong? I'm an idiot. Grand. Now the shit is on top of me. Ah. Drop item. I need to gather this stuff. God damn it. Alright, this time the right way around, like this. Alright, there we go. Now the air vent. I'm not quite sure how big it is on a small... Oh, it's just a small little thingy. Nice, so we can just build it. That was, I think, the depressurizing, right? Ooh, it needs metal grids as well, and construction components. Okie doke! You know, we can still alternatively put like 2 small containers on the side of the connector, so we can have a little bit of inventory. Well, I guess our ship will be like modular, so we can add stuff to it. I think that's a good plan. Also, oh, we have already construction components produced a little bit, but let's produce some more, because they're useful. Yeah, the unknown signal does not have a countdown anymore. I wonder if that's still, if that now stays until I get it. Really wonder. Alright, there is our... Let's see, does that work already now? I think it does. Nice. Good. Now, the next thing that we need to put on this is, of course, a gyroscope. Because otherwise we'll be capable of flying like straight forward, straight backwards, straight left, straight right. And that's not really useful. Oh, come on. We're gonna put it like right here. I think the orientation makes no difference really. Of course you want to make it look cool, So orientation matters for visual reasons, but nothing else really. Oh yeah, large tubes, obviously. And then basically we only need atmospheric thrusters. That's the only other thing that we'll need. Basically, I say basically. As you can see, this is not the most prettiest of aircrafts. But it will work, you know. Also, the most amount of thrusters that we're gonna need is the downwards thrusters, obviously. I think a good rule of thumb is you need the double amount of downward thrusters than in any other direction, or something like that, I think I saw once. But yeah, basically you need to have enough downward thrusters, since gravity is always pulling you down, of course. Therefore these thrusters have the most work. And also, accidentally, if you build it like that, it flies kind of like a helicopter, that if you tilt it forward, you actually fly faster. So it's, yeah, it's kind of helicopter. A kind of a chopper, I guess, helicopter. Yeah, that's not gonna work like I want it to. Therefore, we're gonna... I have like kind of a design in my head, but it's gonna look butt ugly. Well, a design. I just want to make it feel a little bit less bare bones than it actually is. One backwards thruster should be more than enough for our purposes. You know, I tried to build once a aircraft with just backwards thrusters, so it's like a real jet, and I managed to take off, but landing, just forget it. But now actually with the parachute blocks, it would actually be kind of like a space shuttle, right? Like one of the old space shuttles, not these newer ones that Elon Musk is building, but the ones that can land themselves. Well, that's not a space shuttle technically, that's a rocket. But anyway, these space shuttles, they of course they needed to come down again somehow, and parachutes was how they did it, right? So now you can actually do that in this game, which is kind of nice. Like this. Alright, another thruster that we need, of course, is the forward thruster. Because we want to be able... If you don't put in a forward thruster, the problem is that you will kinda not be able to hover. Which is... that's a weird thing. Why is that happening? But yeah, if you don't put thrusters in every direction but up, you will not be able to hover. So that's why I put them on here. Now the only thing that's missing is thrusters to the sides. Now I just need to think about where we put them. I think on top. Kinda... something like this. That looks so... what's the right word? Like homemade, do-it-yourself spacecraft. Like just put them on there. That will work. I wonder how much charge I will have. Oh shit, what did we need to get? Let's see, what things do we not have? Motors? I'm gonna be wrong. We have large tubes, we have small tubes, we have... let's take some computers, some of these. I hope I got everything. Also, I want to put an antenna on it, just in case it kind of gets lost, or I walk away from it, so I know where it is. Oh yeah, I was right, motors. Nice. Okay, technically this should be able to fly already. I say technically. Like this, it has power for 5 days, which is not too bad. Of course, we also wanted to be able to actually stick onto surfaces other than the landing pad, so landing gear. There we go. So we wanted to have some like feet on it, some landing gear feet, and I want to have 4 of these, so it will be a stable footing no matter where I go. And now, actually, wait, no, of course, symmetry mod is only available in creative, obviously. In creative you can activate this mode where you can set an axis, a symmetry axis, and then everything you build will be like mirrored onto the other side of the axis. So you only have to build one side of the ship, basically, if you make it symmetrical, which is hella useful. But of course, we do not have it available in this mode, which is actually, which is logically, it's good. I mean, you want to work for your ship. It would be too easy if you just could activate this mode, really. I think this ship is coming along well. I really hope it's going to be able to actually stay in the air for long enough to get one of these capsules and come back even during night. Well, since we have no solar panels on it, it doesn't really matter if it's night or not. Alright, now I'm never sure which way of these is forward. Is this forward or this? Let's go with this. Shit. There, come on! Thank you! Sometimes placing these is super awkward. Like this, it should still be able to land on the connector, and it's also going to be able to land on rough terrain. Also, it will not crash if I remove the lower part, which is nice. I needed one steel tube, one large steel tube, I think. Yes, sir. All right, big moment. Hovers, baby, it hovers. Oof. Oh my god, okay. 10 minutes of flight time, apparently. That's not good. So then we need to set it down. Then we connect it, and then we... oh yeah, I need to... I know what I need, because like this, I think it still kinda uses power. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna group all our thrusters into a group called thrusters. There we go. And then we're gonna... Oops. Yeah, that was actually correct. Gonna put the thrusters like this, and then we turn them off. And now it should be charging this thing, hopefully. Can we see that? That's my own battery. Right now it's depleting. What is using that much power right now? Or do I need to set it to recharge? Not quite sure. Battery? Set it to recharge. Ooh, fully recharged in 11 minutes? Holy crap, okay. So I guess that's something we need to put in. Where is my battery? So we can make this from our cockpit. Oh, great. Ooh! Ooh, that was dumb! Shit! Damn it! What the hell? Why are the thrusters not activated right now? Oh, because the battery is set to recharge, that's why. See, that's why I needed to put it on. Well, there we go. So, recharge on off and discharge on off. So right now we need it to discharge. Damn it. Okay. Okay, emergency, emergency. God, I'm dumb. Well, we're gonna fix this real quick. Not quite sure this is enough, but we'll see. Let's see. How do we... There we go. There we go, lad. Everything fixed. Jesus, that was hilarious. No, actually, it was kind of dumb, but doesn't matter. Oh, the landing gears hit? Ah, there we go. Alright, so turn off the thrusters. Oh god, this is complicated. And now... I think this, now it's recharging? Is that correct? No, it's discharge now. So we need to do this. Now it's recharging. Yeah. Alright, I need to be very careful whenever I fly away with this. I need to go through proper protocols. I wonder if I should keep that one thruster on it, just just in case. No, actually, I just should remember to do it, that's all. Alright, so we're gonna recharge this vessel, and then I want to go for a exploration. Oh, I know what I need. How much energy do these take, actually? Is there a thing where we can look how much energy one of these takes? Where are the spotlights? There's no data on energy consumption here. Let's see, there's also no difference here if I turn off the light. No, not really. Okay. Well, because I wanted to put on some spotlights on this baby, so we can get some nice aerial view with lights. Not quite sure if I actually can block the air vent. I don't think I should. Like this? Yeah! And then some position lights as well, because we're fancy like that. You know, now I start to put unnecessary stuff on it. I know. I absolutely know. You know, the visual customization, because that's something I really love to do in this game. Just put these little visual things onto ships. Doesn't make them better, it just makes them look cool. That's what I'm about. Also, I'm using a lot of hydrogen right now. Oops, there we go. Nice, good, okay. So I think this thing is pretty much ready, right? Oh, I almost did it again. Almost did it again. You know, I should just turn these on. And then I would... Right, there we go. God damn it, this is dangerous. You know, I don't even need the first one, because if I change the battery state, the actual thrusters will not work if it's on complete recharge mode, so I don't even need to do that. I need to name my battery. This is the Explorer battery. That's why you name your ship parts, because otherwise it's gonna be a pain in the ass to find them. There we go. Explorer battery. So discharge. So that's good. Okay, now I know if this says off, that means the thrusters are not online. And then I just change it to on. There we go. We don't need both. Good. Okay. So I guess we got our ship equipped. It's recharging right now. Hopefully. And maybe I'm gonna do a cut here, and I'll see you later when this thing is actually recharged, because I don't think there's anything interesting that will go on until then. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. It's day, it's fully recharged, and I painted it. Also, I put an antenna on top as well. And I upgraded my landing pad a little bit to make it look a bit more cool. Also, this staircase here, with this I can actually enter the cockpit quite easily. So that's nice. It's now fully recharged, and it seems I have a flying time of about an hour, which is not bad. Right, let me get in. And go. Well, 51 minutes. The biggest problem right now, well, hover time is 2 hours. Full flight time with lower thrusters, half an hour. Okay. The biggest problem is right now there is no capsula. Sadly enough. But I can go explore. That's awesome. That's our first little ship, guys. What? Hello, thruster heads. That's somehow... What the fuck? And it does not happen with all of them. Oh yeah, it does. What the hell? Hello, bugs. Can somebody confirm this? Has somebody had this bug before? Holy shit, that's weird. Okay, well, anyway, it works. The only thing I have to be very careful about is descending, because if you descend too fast, it can happen that your downwards thrusters cannot really take the load, and you'll crash horribly if you go down too fast. So you have to be careful. But I would call this a success. Also, we recharged it, of course, during the night, which took 8 minutes from almost empty batteries to full. So that's not too bad. I think during the day it should actually go a lot faster, I think. Oh, that is awesome. I like this. Alright, let me... Clear to land! Well, detaches the landing gear, which is not really what I want. There we go. Right on top. And it's recharging again. There we go! So we got ourselves our little ship. It's charging right now again with quite a speed, I would imagine. Yes, very good indeed. So I think that's good for now. Sadly enough, there's no package we can get right now. I hope next time we have more luck with that. And I need to think about what we should do for next time, actually, because right now I'm very happy with where we are. Well, I guess we could try to fly around and see if we find another, like, some more ores, because we're still missing some key ores. Or we could, actually, I think I should do that. I should build my ice mining facility, which I have planned. I just need to figure it out if I want to do it like semi-manually or if I actually want to write a script for that, because that could be quite complicated. But yeah, I mean, our base is looking fine so far. We have a good, some good vehicles, aircrafts, and some good power generation, plus also oxygen generation. Obviously, these things are working full time now. Not quite sure how much oxygen we do have at the moment. Does not seem too much. Alright. Where can we check that? Oh yeah, regen some health. Nice. Good, thank you very much. Let me see. Where's the oxygen tank? Well, it's filling up, but it's very slowly, so almost 0.4% fill. That's like nothing, but you know, it's for free basically. It's just producing, so that's pretty nice. Yeah, guys, I hope you had fun with this one, and I'll see you next time with something new. Until then, take care.
Sorry.